Ryan Connelly Holmes here for this SportsNight Showdown, and this week I'm going to try and block Mr. Quentin Williams, defensive end for Northwestern Football. Can I call you Q?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'll call you Q. All right, Q, 4.5 sacks last season in a big season for Northwestern, 10 wins on the year. Of course, you had your first touchdown, interception in the Gator Bowl, took it to the house, 98 career tackles. You've had a very successful career at Northwestern. What has made you so good?
I would say, great coaching at Northwestern. I came here because of Fitz and to play Big Ten football and get a great education at the same time. But, coaching goes a long way, and we have a really good staff here at Northwestern who really cares about us and gives us a lot of good techniques, which I'm going to show you a little bit of later. So,
take me through some of the techniques that you use to get by offensive linemen.
Okay, so I'm a lighter guy, so I try to use my speed and quickness and try to use my hands as best as possible. So that's a big thing in defensive line. You always want to use your hands because the first thing an offensive lineman wants to do is they want to grab your jersey. While they might not call holding, it really is holding, So a good rule to think about is always have your hands active. And whenever someone tries to grab me, like if you were to grab me right now, I want to knock your hands down with my hands. So I want to get your hands off me, because once you have your hands on me, you have control of me. The biggest thing for me, being a smaller guy, is getting hands off. A tackle will set off the ball, so if I'm rushing up the field this way, you would kind of set backwards for me, like that. Exactly. That's really good.
Textbook.
All right. So if he does that, I'm coming up the field. If he shoots his hands out at me like this, I want to knock his hands down so they don't get to me. Okay, so I can do that in a number of ways. I can chop with my inside hand. I can swat it with my outside hand. I can just go ahead and rip with my inside hand. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can even go right into him and just bull him back, just push him back into the quarterback.
Tutorial complete. It was my chance to prove myself against Q. But I didn't know proper blocking technique.
Put your feet shorter with
my opponent had to show me.
Turn your toes towards me. Yeah, put that foot back there. Bend your knees. Now put your elbow there. Put your hand right there. And look mean.
I was ready. Now I know I'm not the biggest guy, but he made a big mistake. He told me his moves. I know what's coming. Although I'll hold my hands up, I'll be ready to block him. I'm confident.
You kidding me, dude? This kid's like 100 pounds. Didn't even tie his shoes this morning, man. Go tie your shoes, strap it up, let's go.
Size wasn't on my side, but I was fighting to protect my notepad, a journalist's best friend. I thought my instincts would kick in like a mama bear. It was my quarterback. Q, on the other hand, was not impressed.
I'm coming for those pages, baby. I'm coming for them. What are you, standard ruled? College ruled? Who writes in blue anyways?
After all the talking, it was time for action. I got in good position, but he used the bull rush. Some size would have helped. The second run wasn't much different from the first. He blew by me with a quick jab step and then a swat of my hands. It wasn't looking good for me.
Sometimes that happens. I didn't teach you that move.
The last try.
You ate your Wheaties?
Yeah, always.
Yeah?
Could I pull off a miracle? The answer, despite my best effort, was a resounding no. Hey! Take it easy on the notepad!
Woo! Sorry. I got a little carried away.
It was a rough morning.
You all right?
I learned I'm definitely not cut out for the trenches, but all things considered, compared to how Quentin usually treats his foes, leaving the field with only a scuffed notepad isn't such a bad thing.